right, my friend, we are back with proven strategy number 3, or technique number 3 of the generating 5 to 15 leads per day for your solar business all summer long, but this applies to any season. So what are we talking about here? Create value-driven videos. Here's why, and you probably know this, but I want to remind you of it. A lot of people who are looking at solar, most people are open, right? But they have questions. So typically the biggest resistance you get when you're knocking on a door or you're talking to someone is they don't know enough about it, so they just default to, I'm not interested. When in reality, if they were educated on it or they had a simple answer to a lot of their questions, they'd probably be, really open. So that's why the best salespeople in the solar industry are very good at answering questions quick and making it easy to understand for the person, because once it's understood, it's like a no-brainer, and we know this, right, as a solar consultant. So with that being said, here's what I'll tell you. Creating value-driven videos is big, and using social media to put them out there is also big. So you might say, well, Joe, that's cool to make videos, but one, what should I be talking about? I'm going to tell you that in a second. And two, what if someone out of my state sees my video? That doesn't do me much good. Well, maybe, but maybe not. What if you could take those leads that you generate? So I'll give you an example, to make this clear. So say you do a video talking about how solar panels work, right? And it's just you in front of a whiteboard or sitting at a desk like this, like I'm doing, and you're talking about it, but it's very clear. And that video gets a lot of people to see it because people are online searching how do solar panels work. Maybe like a couple who's interested in getting solar panels for their home, or a family, or a dad, or a mom, or whoever. They see the video, and then you have your contact information in there, and they're out of state from you, so you can't really get panels for them, but you could go sell that lead. You could refer that lead to someone, another consultant in that state in exchange for something. You see what I'm getting at here? So feel free to put these value-driven videos out there, number one, for that reason, but number two, here's the big one. If you're talking to someone, and you knocked on their door and you're having a conversation and it's tight on time, and you could lead with something like, well, hey, so I'll give you another hypothetical. Say I was talking to Susie. I can say, well, hey, Susie, I know you have a lot of questions, but you're running short on time. A couple things we can do. One, let's set another time for me to come back and I can answer these questions. But two, I've actually created a couple different videos that will answer the top 3 or the top 5 questions that homeowners usually have. Like, how much is this going to save? How does it work? How does the leasing versus buying compare? What's available in the state? So I've actually put together some videos that I could send you that you could watch. Would that be of interest to you? Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, here, let me grab your number and I'll just text you over the link to the playlist on YouTube. Does that work? That's great. So what you're doing is you're offering more value, and so you're creating that trust barrier a little bit more. So not only do you want to create these value-driven videos for that reason, but you can go ahead and put them on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, generate leads that way. And look, a lot of the people that you're probably friends with on Instagram, and well, maybe not Instagram, but Facebook and Instagram, a lot of them are local, right? They're friends, especially if you started this in high school, college, or years ago, or if you're a little bit older, that's okay. You connect with people typically who are local. Not to mention on Facebook, you can go find local groups, your township groups and things like that, and put these videos out there and just say something to the effect of, hey, just shot a video sharing with people exactly how solar works, as I'm extremely passionate about it. Hope you all enjoy. So it's big. So if you have these videos, you can use them in so many different ways. You could even make a video talking about how solar works, the number one thing that people don't really understand, print a business card with the link to it, right? And just share that. There's a million ways you can use it, but what I'm encouraging you to do is to get out there on video. And look, if you're worried about, I've never shot a video before, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Look, start with your phone, hold your phone sideways. I'm actually shooting on an iPhone 10 right now, and look at how good the quality is, right? So you can go ahead and you can use your phone to be able to shoot these videos and then use them as it comes up. Be creative, get creative. And within our software that we actually offer, we have more training on this too. So there's a million different ways that I can help you with this, but there's also a lot of ways that you can think independently and creatively as well. So with that being said, one last thing I wanted to mention. In those videos, when you post them on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, be sure you put your contact info in there. Like, hey, interested in solar? Text solar to this number and I'll send you some immediate details on what you could, potentially be saving. So go ahead and put that stuff in there so people have a way of reaching out or contacting you. There are an enormous amount of people that I've attracted actually to even the solar software, solar consultants who are looking for training that have found my videos talking about subjects just like this, and then they've seen a link to my software. So for me, I'm selling solar consultants on training and using software. For you, it's selling panels to homeowners. So the reason I'm able to get people into my ecosystem is I have my contact info and my link there, right? So people can reach out. Same idea, same principle for you. So with that being said, go get after it, create some value-driven videos. Don't worry about messing up or the quality first. You can do it with about 90% of smartphones and you'll get better, but you gotta start somewhere. So why not start today? See you on the next training. Bye-bye.